Resumes tomorrow with the Democrats now in control of the House, but Senate Republicans are trying to propose a deal that would give protections to DACA recipients. This is in exchange for the border wall funding. Our attendance reporter Matt Boone spoke to a dreamer tonight who actually opposes that deal. He joins us live from the border tonight with that story. Matt.
Yeah, Steve, if it sounds familiar, it is, because back in February, a similar deal was proposed, but that all fell apart. And now there's some renewed hope that a similar deal could help solve the budget crisis. But as you mentioned, that DACA recipient we spoke to tonight says he wouldn't be surprised if it falls apart again, too.
We don't want to be used as bargaining chips anymore.
As a DACA recipient whose future remains uncertain, Ali Tarabi is uncompromising in his view that Democrats should not vote on money for the border wall, even if it helps him.
The one thing we do know is that we don't need a wall. It's detrimental not only to the community but to the environment.
The question is, are there enough members in Congress who are willing to bend on that in order to fund the government and solve the lingering issue over DACA? And will the president sign it? Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, who's pushing the latest deal, thinks it could.
And I think he's receptive to making a deal if it achieves his goals of securing our border.
But at a cabinet meeting Wednesday, President Trump did not see it as the solution.
I talk also DACA, but I just think that we're better off waiting for the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court could take up the case this year after an appeals court ruled against the president, allowing the Obama-era program to continue for now, giving Democrats less incentive to make a deal on it. For Tarabi, he's traveled to Washington to meet with lawmakers pushing for a standalone DACA bill, but says with all the turmoil, he's learned not to worry anymore until something real is on the table.
As a DACA recipient, you kind of grow callous and you become kind of seasoned in the sense that you stay back and you don't listen to the chatter, you don't listen to the political conversations, and you wait to see what kind of bills actually are presented on the floor and what kind of things can actually happen.
So we'll see what actually gets presented tomorrow in the House. As you just heard, Nancy Pelosi is planning on bringing a vote to several bills that would help fund the government temporarily as they continue to hash out what to actually do here on the border with that funding. But at this point, it doesn't seem like President Trump plans on signing anything that's been proposed yet. Reporting live tonight in San Diego, Matt Boone, 10 News.